EL education in Arizona. EL education in Arizona. English language education in Arizona has been shaped by court rulings and state laws. In the case of Flores versus State of Arizona, the state Supreme Court ruled EL students must have access to English language learning every school day. Additionally, the court ruled EL students should be provided with additional support and standardized assessment, ADE 2025. The Proposition 203 is a state law known as the English Language Education for Children in Public School Act. The law requires the use of the English language in classrooms and the use of sheltered English immersions. House Bill 2064 established the Office of English Language Acquisition Services and required 4 hours of English instruction and standard assessment to test the language skills of the EL students, ADE 2025. Arizona's definition of English learners, EL. The definition of the English learner was established in Arizona Revised Statute 15-751 ADE 2025, defined as English language learners ELL and limited English proficiency LEP. These students do not speak English as their native language. Demographic and home language composition. Based on a survey conducted in 2017, 83,500 are ELL students ADE 2018. Out of the number of 7% of all students in PK through 12 are non-English speakers. The largest percentage of ELL students are found in kindergarten, 16%, and the lowest in 12th grade, 1%, ADE 2018. The main language spoken in the home for these students are Spanish and Navajo. Structured English immersions. Structured English immersions is a language acquisition program designed to help ELL students improve their grasp of the English language. The SEI program was established under Arizona Revised Statute ARS 15-756.01 ADE 2025. The three approved SEI models are the pull, put, 2 hour, and newcomer models. Sheltered English instruction involves supplying resources to develop the English language skills of the EL student. They are placed in mainstream classrooms and connected to tools such as simple language, visual, and hands-on activities. Chain Bacon 2020. The teacher specifically addresses aspects of grammar and vocabulary to support student learning. Language development approach. The four principles for language development in Arizona are access-based behaviors and expectations, integrated instruction and disciplinary language and content, targeted and explicit language instruction and assessment, monitoring and feedback, ADE 2025. The access-based behavior and expectation refers to the application of linguistic and cultural resources. The second principle is the integrated instruction in disciplinary language and content. The curriculum should teach students and introduce language acquisition instructional strategies. Targeted instruction in disciplinary language and content means the curriculum should be designed to include specific and direct language instruction to promote student success. ADE 2025. The last principle Assessment, monitoring, and feedback is a requirement to provide ongoing assessments. Synthesis of research. According to the literature, Arizona's language development approach follows the reader-writer concept and an emphasis on linguistic and cultural knowledge, Terrell 2023. One area is lacking is a failure to integrate critical semantic forming skills, Terrell 2023. Based on research by Vermeij et al. 2023, language development approaches promote English acquisitions. Student agency. Student agency is making sure students have a voice in their education and a choice when it comes to learning. Choices should be self-directed and empower, engage, and motivate students. For EL students, it can encourage active participation and promote English language proficiency. Here are some importance in the instruction of ELS: supporting self-determination, sense of voice, and confidence. With supporting self-determination, we have self-directed learners, set goals, active participation. With sense of voice, we have voice and choice, express thoughts. Confidence will take ownership, inclusive learning environment, and academic performance. Research-based SEI models. There are numerous SEI models, including newcomer, pull out, 2 hours, and 50-50 dual language immersions. In the state of Arizona, the improved SEI models are the first 3 models. The newcomer is a model designed for students newly arriving to America. The pull-out model involves removing the EL student from the classroom to provide support to learn English. The 2-hour model simply means ensuring EL students get 2 hours of English language instruction. This model is most commonly used in Arizona schools. The 50-50 dual language immersion model is not used in Arizona. The model uses a balanced approach that includes equal time in English and bilingual language support. EL program eligibility. Eligibility for EL programs in Arizona public schools start with a home language survey, HLS, followed by an AZELA placement test. The 2 assessments measure the use of English language in the home and English language abilities. Eligibility is determined based on measurements of English proficiency. Standard accommodations. EL students are provided with certain accommodation to promote English proficiency. They receive extended time, frequent breaks, small group testing, individual administration, preferential seatings, repeated directions, and simplified language and directions, ADE 2025, paragraph 6. Non-standard accommodation are determined by the AZELA assessment. Parents, guardians' rights regarding EL students. In the state of Arizona, parents, guardians have rights when it comes to EL students. They have the right to be informed, to participate, and refuse to allow their student to participate. They can also withdraw their student at any time. Here are my references. Thank you.